Even with vaccinations rolling out, many families are still facing job loss and debt continues to pile up. If you are a divorced parent who is paying or receiving child support, what do you do if your current arrangement is in jeopardy? Jonathan Marks with the Marks Law Firm is joining us this morning to talk more about your options. Good morning to you, Jonathan.
Good morning, Margie.
Yeah, let's start with those paying child support who've suffered a job loss. But first, we kind of need to look at how they lost their job, because it matters whether it was temporary, permanent, voluntary, or involuntary, right?
Absolutely. I mean, if it's just a temporary furlough and they're going to return back to work within a couple of months, it's really not going to form a basis to go back and modify anything with the court system. It puts it more into a situation where they need to just speak to the person they're paying support to and try to work out an arrangement so that they can pay back that support. On the other hand, if it turns out that they've got a permanent job loss and they're really looking at a long-term problem, that's going to raise a lot of different questions, not just for them and trying to figure out if a modification is necessary, but also as to how they can make arrangements that are going to be assisting that other parent who's no longer going to be receiving the support payments during this loss of employment period of time.
So once you kind of look into those things, you say the first thing you should do is just try to talk to your former spouse about a possible voluntary reduction.
Yeah, and I think this is important on two different fronts. I mean, first of all, right now, due to the pandemic, the court system is extremely backed up. So anytime you have some form of a family change, it's always best to go to the other parent, sit down, and try to have a conversation and work things out between yourselves. If you can do it, that's phenomenal. It makes it much easier. You sit down, you put the agreement in writing, and you follow through. If the two of you fail in that regard, then at that point in time, it's going to be best to sit down and meet with an attorney and see what your options are and what you actually can qualify to do to assist in this problem.
Yeah, so if that falls through, what are some things that the person paying support can do?
So when they sit down with the attorney and they're starting to explore the options, the main one that they're going to look at is whether or not they can file a motion to modify. And the change in circumstance is going to be the key there. Is it substantial, and is it going to be continuing? So if you're going to be going from, let's say you were making over $100,000 and you were furloughed, and now you're going to be looking at just struggling to try to find a job that may pay you $50,000 to $60,000 a year, that's a huge reduction in income, and you're going to have to file a motion to modify so that that Form 14 child support chart can be more accurate based upon what your current income going forward is going to be. The other thing that needs to be looked at is how much money can you afford to be paying currently on support so that your arrearage total isn't so large. So did you get a severance? Are you getting unemployment? And working with your attorney to figure out what the proper amount of sum to be paying during this period of time when you've got limited funds so that you can prevent you from having that huge arrearage is super important.
Yeah, on the flip side, if you are the parent receiving support, you count on those payments. What can you do?
Yeah, well, the first thing you want to do is don't go into panic mode. I mean, there's very limited things that you're going to be able to do at the present time, and going into panic mode isn't going to help the overall situation within the family structure. The first thing that you want to do is determine whether or not you're even going to be able to collect. And if the answer is no, then don't run and spend good money for a bad result by running to your attorney to file a motion for contempt. Instead, what you want to do is you want to go to the Family Support Division. You want to open up a case with them for purposes of enforcement and collection. And that way, if there are unemployment compensation or there's income tax refunds or other things that can be garnished, then that agency is set up to be able to assist you free of charge. And that's the first place that you should go for assistance.
Jonathan, what are you finding with the court system? I mean, how quickly are cases, if you do choose to modify child support or find a contempt action, how quickly are they moving right now?
They're moving along, but the reality is they're basically moving along at the same pace that they were before. It may just be being done through video as opposed to live and in person. But when you're filing a motion to modify, the expectation should be that it could be 6 to 12 months before you get an actual conclusion to that case. So the key information that you need to be providing to your attorney is how often are you applying for jobs? How many interviews are you having? What is the progress in securing new employment, so that they can be communicating with your former spouse's attorney and seeing if agreements can be reached in the interim so that you can still be working toward a resolution while still also trying to provide as much support and relief as you can when you don't have the ability to get a final trial before the court.
Some great information for us this morning. Family law attorney Jonathan Marks, we appreciate your time.
Thank you, Margie. Have a great day.
You do the same.